y'all can see this on the camera, but there's a fissure in the leg here. I fully expect this foot to fall off at any moment, but the thing is still not thin enough compared to the rest of the legs. Like the legs on this side are quite fine, or narrower than these ones. And clearly the feet are very much smaller on this side than they are on the other. So I'm trying to just get them even. But I think I'm going to lose this foot at some point. So I'm reluctant to keep working on it, but I want the feet all the same size, obviously. This is the one of the things of stone, the characteristics of stone. It has natural fissures in it, and sometimes those fissures end up in a break. Now, there are some people who would never ever consider buying something that they know has a break in it. To me, that's kind of silly, because every dimple, every fissure, every mark, every speck, every variation in color is unique to that stone. And it makes it even a more unique piece of art, in my opinion. Not everyone thinks the way I do, I get it. This one has a line too, and it hasn't fallen off yet, so I'm not sure what's going on. We will see. I know, riveting viewing, isn't it? I mean, even if it doesn't fall off, I'd still really like to get rid of that fissure. I don't understand why it won't friggin' go away. There, now it's gone. Until it starts filing again. If I could take all the thickness of the inside of the foot rather than on the outside, that might be a good decision. Oops, hit my camera, sorry. Those two are nowhere near the same shape. First exposure to sculpting was when I was in college in the 80s. One of my assignments, I went to Sheridan College for a children's book illustration program. And in that program I was exposed, like I'd always loved art, but I was exposed to many, many different media. Acrylic paint, which I hated at the time because I sucked ass at it. Plaster of Paris. They had us do a sculpture in plaster of Paris, and that was the titular moment for me where I was like, ha! This is what I'm supposed to be doing. And then had to, put it down, ignore it, whatever, for the time I was in college, because the workload was just horrendous. It's crazy. I didn't have time to do anything that I wanted to do. I had to do things that I had to do. Had I been smarter when I was younger, I would have incorporated the things that I wanted to do into the things that I had to do. You know what I mean? Like when they give you an assignment and they don't give any stipulation on... Coco, stop eating my socks. They don't give you any stipulation on what media you're supposed to use, which often they did. Then I should have made what I wanted out of what I wanted, or whatever. It's ancient history now. But yeah, that was the moment. Whereas the second I touched the plaster and started carving it, it was like, this feels good to my soul. And here we are today. I've done the very first sculpture I did was of a bear. It was quite large. It was 2 hands. It was heavy. It was dark green jade soapstone. And it was the first present I ever gave my husband for his birthday. It was the first birthday of his that we were together. I don't know if you watched the first video I posted, but it was October. It was probably 1990. Yeah, I think it was 1990. We started dating. No, it wasn't. We started dating August 1989. So that was his birthday was in October, the following October 1989. So that was the very first sculpture I did. And it sold, actually, 2 years ago at the spring show and sale here in Guelph. Guelph Creative Arts Association spring sale. Got $400 for him. It made me very proud and happy, and it was a process to let it go because, like I said, it was the very first present I ever gave to my husband. Art has always been a huge part of my life. But sadly, while I was married, it was too much. It was too much peacekeeping to try and continue to do it. My husband never saw the value in it. And his opinion was, if you're not going to make money at it, why are you spending so much time on it? He just never understood. It's the process that I adore. And so I really didn't do any art for the whole 23 years that we were together. Whenever he traveled a lot for work, I would have a sketchbook and I would spend my time doing that while he was away, but when he was home I couldn't. It just was not allowed. And I know part of that is I let him not allow me to do it. It's always duality to every situation, I get it. Now I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I do. I'm not sure if I'm very well lit here. I'm gonna move my light a little bit, see if I can get a better angle on the sculpture. And this is zoomed out all the way too. I wonder if I can. There, maybe now I'll stay more in frame. It's one rotund little tummy. Not so little. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on this little guy. I'll be back.